All right. So today, this is for the project 8, Enrico Johan, and the topic is e-commerce. For the e-commerce example of the website that I will pick, it's going to be Google Merchandise Store. So I will show it to you. So first, the goal is like I would like to show you the guidance on like how for trainee or manager or user that will use Google Analytics will be able to perform or like able like to identify active users. All right, so examples. These are the Google Analytics. So right now, the goal is like we want to know on how to identify active users. So what you want to do is right now you can go click to audience and then like click the active users. And then like you can also identify based on the dates, range of the dates. I pick like right now example April 1 until April 7, 2020. So we can see that like in one day, there's like an active users with total like 1,730 users. And then like for 7-day active users, there are 9,846 users. And then like 14 days, in 14 days, there are like 18,820 users. And then like in 28 days, there are like 35,031 active users. And then like how, and now like the next step is how to identify demographic users. To identify like a demographic user, this is more, this is like one of the approach, and it is more detailed because with the demographics, you can separate users based on age and also like based on gender. But based on age, as you can see, like you will understand like if you're going to have like some sort of like a product that you're going to put on the website, you're able like to see like which age of users actually like is interested with like a certain products. This is like one of the tool that you can use to approach that you can approach like you can try to put to push like the markets segment. And also like you can see based on like a 25 to 34 age of 25 to 34 like in here. And you're able like to see like the separation between male and female. Apparently like on male, like there are like 1038 users, and then like 999 is like the new users. They just like sign up or like register as a customer in the Google Merchandise Store. So in order to do that, for the identify demographic users, what you want to do, like go to the audience, and then like you go click head to the demographics and overview. It's for general informations. And you can see it's like a 41.1% is like for female, and then like 59.9% for male. If we're talking about percentage of like active users. And moving on to the next slide, we want to be able like to identify users based on base interest. So based on identify user based on interest. So what you want to do, try head to interest. What is it? Sorry, head to audience and then click interest. You want to head to interest, and once you're already in the interest section, you can see from the overview section. So in here, in the Google Merchandise, in the Google Merchandise Store, Um, there are like well, all these products that was being sold through the through Google website, they they are able like with this Google Analytics, they're able like to make a separation between like shopper for like the customers, like customer segmentations. So they are more targeting like for shoppers, media, technology, and also like for travel, lifestyles. All so these products already has like its own like a category, but like so for this segmentation in it, like the classification that is like provided in this like table is represent like users that are like more into it, like the users that are more into it, like travels, like also like the users like all into with the sports and fitness, and then like into with the lifestyle and hobbies. So yeah, for this category we can see it's like 52.59% of total users. And there's also like another category, like other category, which is like arts and entertainment. In market segment, there's going to be like for employment, they're going to use like a uh, like all these users are coming like from like they have like their own, they have their work, they have the job they are doing, and also like the coming all the other users coming like from business service and people that who works like in the financial department district, and also like maybe like a developer, apps developer. They come and check in like the come and checking the Google merchandise store. And for the last uh, training here is like to identify most revenue on the products. Well, using the Google Analytics, uh, it's not just about like being able like to identify users or like being able like to identify like users based on demographics, but also like to be able like identify most revenue for products that we want to look at. So example in here, we can go to the conversion, and once we head to the conversion, we can click e-commerce. After e-commerce, what you want to do, click the product performance. So again, you always have to determine the range of the dates. If you already agree with this, then you can stick with it, like April 1 to April 7, but you always need to identify also like the range of the dates. You have to make sure that the range of the dates is the same. And in here, like these are like the product that was like listed on the Google merchandise. So we are able like to sort based on like the highest to lowest, or like lowest to the highest. But in here, I'm going to pick like to the highest and to the from highest to the low, from highest to low. So Google Incognito TechBack V2 is shown in here as it gives like the most revenue in on the Google merchandise store. So from April 1 to April 7, actually, like yeah, like this people like purchase most people actually like purchase this product. And let's see, we can go back to performance. Sales performance. Yeah, based on the sales performance, you can also identify like in each transactions, like it will record like all the transaction ID. We can see all the transaction ID as well, and you're able to see like what is the like which transaction ID that's shown like the biggest revenue. Yeah, so these are like the Google Analytics tool that we can use and take advantage on how that we are able like to see like how many active users are there in on the websites. We also able like to create like a custom reports. Pretty much using this tool will allow you to to increase like the sales performance, and also like boost and attract more users to visit like your website.